Very good morning to all my dear children. Hope everyone is absolutely fine and keeping good health and playing a lot at home and has returned back to studies. Yes. So we have started a new chapter, our body, chapter number 9. We have the previous day we learned about what is our body made up of and organ systems, that is skeletal system and the muscular system. Today we will move on to what? Today we will move on to the digestive system. Very important part. Today we are going to know about two of the systems, digestive system and respiratory system. So let's start. Digestive system. The food that we eat gets digested inside our body. The process of changing food into substances that our body can use is called digestion. So what? We all eat food, right? The food is digested by our body. The process of changing food into substances, that is the process of breaking down food into smaller particles that can be used by our body, is known as digestion. The foods that we eat, we chew it and it goes down, and there is a process, whole process of breaking it down into such smaller particles or substances which our bodies can use. That process is known as digestion. Learn the spelling, digestion. So if I ask you what is digestion, what will be the definition that you will give? The process of breaking down of food into smaller particles that can be used by our body is called digestion. Or the process of changing food into substances that our body can use is called digestion. The organs that help us to do this form our digestive system. There are different organs which helps us to do the process, which are included, which actually helps us to break down the food and to take out the materials out of it which our bodies can use. So the organs that help us to do all these things forms the digestive system. What are the organs, children? Now we will have to know about it. See the diagram that is being given in page number 90. First one is mouth. We take in food through our mouth. From where do we take the food? We eat food through our mouth. So at first we are putting the food in our mouth. Food passes down the food pipe. From here it goes down through the food pipe. After taking it in the mouth, we just chew it. Then we swallow. When we are swallowing it, that is going down through the food pipe. Stomach. It is the organ where the food gets mixed thoroughly. After going through the food pipe in our belly, here there is a stomach, which after going through the food pipe, it goes to the stomach, and there the food gets mixed thoroughly. There the foods get mixed with other chemicals or substances that are present over there. Then liver, it makes and releases a juice that helps to change food into simpler form. Our liver, that is also over here. So actually here is the liver. It makes and releases a juice. Our liver makes and releases some juices, right, which helps the food to change into simpler forms, that is smaller particles. The food breaks down and changes into smaller particles in the liver after getting mixed with the juice which the liver makes. Intestine. The intestine takes in or absorbs what is needed from the food. The things that are needed from the food is absorbed by the intestine. See the picture, intestine. You all can see. I can show you also. See, these is the intestine. So the intestine takes in or absorbs what is needed from the food. And number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6, anus. The undigested food is thrown out through the anus. So the anus, see the children, the last part of the digestive system is the anus. The undigested food, that is the food that is not required by your body. Intestine takes in the food that is required by our body, and there is a leftover which goes to the anus and is actually is thrown out through the anus in the form of stool or feces. You can say stool or feces. It goes out of our body in the form of stool or feces from the body part, from anus. Okay, so the 5 organs that are included in the digestive system are mouth, food pipe, stomach, liver, intestine and anus. We take in food. When we chew and we swallow, it passes through the food pipe and reaches the stomach. In stomach, the foods gets mixed thoroughly, then it goes to the liver where it mixes up with the juice that the liver creates itself, and it forms a smaller, simpler form. Intestine absorbs the food that is required by your body, and the leftover undigested food is passed away through the anus in the form of stool or feces. Clear? This is the digestive system. I hope everyone is clear with it. I hope I am able to make you understand what is digestive system. Next, respiratory system. Respiration, breathing, and it includes, actually we need to breathe in air in order to live. We all need to breathe in order to live. We use our nose to breathe. From where do we breathe? We breathe through our nose. In this way, so from where the air is going inside. So it's going through the nose. The air we breathe is called inhaled air. We are inhaling the air. That is, we are taking in. The air that goes through the windpipe reaches the lungs, after which the air is breathed out. After we breathe in, it reaches our lungs, and then it is breathed out. We also do this, right? So the air we breathe out is called the exhaled air. The air we take in is the inhaled air, and the air we breathe out is the exhaled air. The nose, the windpipe and the lungs together form our respiratory system. So which all organs form our respiratory system? The nose, the windpipe and the lungs. We breathe in air through nose, and how does it reaches the lungs? Through the windpipe. The food reaches the stomach through food pipe, and the air reaches the lungs through the windpipe. So let's see the diagram of it. See, the diagram is given here. Nose, we take in air through our nose. From here we take in the air. The air goes down the windpipe. After taking it, how is it reaching our lungs? We are inhaling it and it is reaching our lungs through the windpipe. Next, the air reaches the lungs and the lungs expand. See, when our chest contracts, but when we inhale, it expands. Why? Because air we are taking in. There is an experiment on it. I'm going to tell you about that also. So after passing through the windpipe, the air reaches the lungs. Next, I'm telling you about an activity through which you can understand. So these are the two processes. I hope I'm being able to make you clear. Next, to understand how our lungs expand and contract, take a balloon. You will have to take a balloon for that. Fill in air with the help of mouth. Just blow air into that balloon. The balloon swells up, that is, it expands. Once we blow, it expands. Now hold the neck of the balloon and release the air carefully. air slowly. After holding the mouth of it, just release the air slowly. The balloon becomes smaller, it contracts and releases the air slowly. After we just hold it like this, the air releases and the balloon contracts. The balloon becomes smaller, it contracts. Conclusion: your lungs also act like balloons while breathing. Our lungs also acts like a balloon while we breathe. Once it expands when we are inhaling the air, and when we are exhaling, the lungs are contracting. They expand when you breathe in air, they contract when you breathe out. Yes? So, yes, children, I am repeatedly telling you these all are new things to you. Please revise the chapters well. Next day we are going to learn about nervous system and circulatory system and excretory system and reproductive system. These are small ones, so we will learn about this in the next class. And remember, coming Tuesday, that is on 17th 11 a.m. we are having our live class. Children are requested, rather the guardians are requested to install the Google Meet app from the Play Store. A link will be shared in the school group from where 10 minutes before the class starts, and you all can join through the link only. Okay, so just after clicking the link, you will have to click ask to join the meeting, and I will be accepting your requests. Okay, so that's all for today, children. Stay home, stay safe, stay blessed, and play a lot. Revise your chapters. Bye bye.